How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we're cracking on with Samuel's engine. We have all the ingredients. New head, ball cylinders to 86.5, crank's been polished, all the braking oils, coolants. So yeah, we got the crappiest engine stand we had last time, which obviously we threw at the car. We're going to stay away from my car. Damien's back from Australia. Let's get it done. Right, stage one complete. Bearings are in.
We're gonna kick this.
I mean, you can WD it. What do you call it? Brake cleaner it. We have
You hold it so
we
well.
have these race bearings, ACLs. Assembly lubed up. Clean that. All the crankshafts in. ARP studs and bolts. Completed that. Now put the pistons in. We have Eagle rods, Rodneys, and what are they?
Wassner pistons.
We got to assemble the pistons now and the rods and put the bearings in. All of the pistons are assembled. These little bloody C-clip things that go in there are a right pain in the ass, but there we are. But we did it. We put the rings on and then put it in the engine. We have one piston out of 6. Anthony's here now. Damien is departed.
Give up.
Profesh. This is what this is. Need to give this a good old scrub. But we'll do that later. We did. WD by. We have got ARP head studs in. Sort of. Right, we're going to continue tomorrow because it's starting to get dark and we need some things. We found an exhaust stud, which is snapped, so I've drilled that already. We just need to go get an extractor tool. Sam's going to grab that in the morning. This head bolt, the ARP head bolt, or the bolt, going onto the stud. For some reason, this one sits a bit higher than the rest of them, and we can't tighten it anymore. So we're going to get a longer socket so we can cover that. Other than that, we've it's all sealed. Put the plugs in, so it's all sealed. Other than obviously the sump. So yeah, and Sam also needs to go and grab the bloody crank bolt because he left out the machine shop. We can't spin it over anymore because all the pistons are connected. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, kids. Right, my beauts, it's the next day. We are cracking on with the old Skyline engine. I just wanged the gazebo up because it's absolutely horrible today. So yeah, hopefully the plan of the day is to get that thing fully assembled back in there, ready for the Nurburgring in a week and a bit. Right, we're cracking on. We have got all the new manifold, exhaust manifold studs in. I'll just put them in. New gasket on. Sam's on the cams, and all the lifters are installed as well. Obviously, head bolts are all torqued down 80 foot-pounds. The ARPs, and now we need one exhaust manifold, which is in that bubble wrap. Right, we're cracking on, base. We got all the exhaust manifold on, a couple of the lines and all that. Oh, I just threw that on the floor. We've connected the rear head drain up. Sam's done all the cams. We just rested these on the top at the minute. Sam's got a big wang slash oil water pump. So we're going to assemble that. Getting there. And I'm currently making AN lines for the rear head drain, which is not my favourite. Okay, turb skis on. Need to tighten that bolt up and stuff like that, but other than that, it's pretty much on there. Like these bolts, the ones that go for these like coolant returns and oil returns, whatever they are. These are a bit clogged up, so we're gonna soak them in petrol or something like that to clean them out. Intake's pretty much on, the bottom bit's on, so it's just the top bit to put on. Oil coolers we put on, and thermostat. Water pump's on. Just need to do the oil pump. Getting there. Right, it's the next day, we're cracking on again. Sam's on the valve covers. We've got new gaskets, new bolts, and I'm going to start cleaning up the engine bay just with a little degreaser. Snow foam it and jet wash it. That'll have to do. Do a bit of wire wheeling with some rust down here that we need to sort out with some converter. But yeah, let's get washing. rear head drains all plumbed in on the intake side rather than my side, which is on the hot side, which I didn't think about this when I did mine. Yeah, sumps on and all that. We just need to do the timing belt, clean Skyline, and also cleaned engine bay. Shiny, shiny. Yeah, put the timing belt on and put it in the car, I suppose. Yeah, bye. Right, completed the timing. Right pain in the butt. Tip of the day, Ryan's tip of the day, I'm sure I've seen it on YouTube somewhere. I cable tied it so it's nice and tight, and then put these on. Easy. But we didn't do that until like half an hour messing around with it, trying to get it on. But we did it, sorted. Engine mounts, Samuel's bought some new engine mounts because, well, this one's not kaput, but this one here was kaput. So we bought these things, uprated. Don't know, hopefully they're not too stiff because we not want it full race car. But yeah, we're going to put the engine mounts on now. Clutch, flywheel, gearbox, put it in car. Yeah. Sam's happy. Right, he's going on the engine hoist. I'm going to move this out of the way because we don't want to throw the engine at my car again, do we? Anyway, the engine bay came up quite nice. We've done a bit of rust conversion stuff just to stop any future rusting. Yeah. It is off the dodgy stand and we didn't even throw it at anyone's car. Gangster. Clutch and that's going on. Oh, nice. Should have jet washed the engine bay. The engine. Completed that. Going in car. Getting a bit dark, so better hurry up. We can get it in now before it gets dark. That's the goal. Halfway there, or 3/4 in. We're just going to try and plug some stuff in, like the knock sensors and all that, which is a real pain in the ass to get to if it's installed. And get as many plugs as we can, and then drop it properly. And that is that.
Raise it a slight more. Not touching.
Yeah, that's it. It's moving then. We're a millimetre off.
Right. Jack them up slightly.
Right, it's the next day. We finally got the engine in. Sam gave it basically a karate kick because we got one side of the engine mount in, and this side was arguing. And Sam basically this has started it and it went into spot. So we've all started plumbing everything in. As you can see, we're going to rig as much things as we can up, chuck some oil in it, just so it runs, so it starts. Do obviously what you call it, prime the system. Obviously, you disconnect all the coil packs. Prime will get all the oil flowing, check all the timing's good, and then start it just for a couple of seconds and do the coolant after. Right, I've just put oil in. We are using disc braking oil, mineral oil. Sam's putting what is it? Gearbox oil in with his little pump.
My arm.
And then we're going to start it up. Fingers crossed. Right, we're going to prime it. Everything's sort of plugged in loosely. We can tighten things up later. Ain't a cooler pipe in this stuff. It's not in gear, is it? No. Just prime it, get the oil flowing. Yep. Battery's flat. I'll get the booster or something. Right, round 2. We put my spare batteries on. That should be fully charged. Do a thing, Sam. Seems like Sam's not rigged the start motor up properly. Booster's on, but it's only got 2 bar now. Well, it won't start, guys. I don't think it's a start motor. It's because we forgot to put the actual earth from the block to the chassis because we're mups. But hey, we're doing it now. We figured it out. Right, it's the next day. We could not start it yesterday. We think it's a starter motor, so we're going to try it one more time. The battery's been on charge all night, so it's fully charged. So Sam's going to get a whip now while it's fresh. But we don't think a starter motor is engaging. It just clicks, which is weird because it was fine before, but we took it off and put it back on. Pop the hood. What are you popping the hood for?
Because it blows up.
Yeah. Set it on fire. We got more viewage. Right, just start.
Send it.
Let's take the start motor off again. It just clicks all the time. Yeah, that's it. Keeps doing it. So it's not the battery. It's got to be the starters either plumbed in wrong, which you can't really plumb it in wrong. We'll have to get it off and test it on the battery booster. Right, my beauts, everything's complete. We've done everything we can, as much as we can. All the vacuum lines we think are right. It's all got oil, everything. But the start motor, we had it tested down at the start motor alternator place, and it's kaput. It is dead basically, and the clutch slave as well has also died. So we need that. Start motor's ordered, that'll be here tomorrow. We'll continue on tomorrow, but we're going to put on Sam's bought some shiny catalyted exhausts, obviously.
Definitely not see-through.
And downpipe. Straight through crew, here we go. Okay, it's currently Wednesday. We're going to the Nurburgring on Saturday morning. We have finally got this thing turning over on its own. For some reason, the starter motor died, so we got a new one on there, and then it was still just clicking. So we tried jump starting it to, like, I don't know, maybe the engine's not oiled up enough. You know, we ain't got oil pressure and all that because we can't crank it. So I said, why don't you try putting the brake boot there and the booster, battery booster, on the starter motor, just to give it some juice. We just earthed it up here, and it started turning over. So we finally got oil pressure now. It turns over. We'll show you, kids, just so you to believe us. Ready? Electricity. Oil pressure's going up. So it's all primed pretty much. I'm going to do a bit more, get some more oil pressure, get the oil flowing. I'm going to connect the coil packs up and give it a start in a minute. Woohoo! Moment of truth. We have plugged the coil packs in. We have got oil pressure. We are sending it. Go for it, Samuel. Oh! Give it a little bit of gasoline. We don't need no quick start. Come on, Sam. Yeah, boy! We have a running Skyline! Don't rev it. Right. Oh no, the copper grease! The copper grease has gone over with excitement. Yes! Sounds like a bag of shit, look! Right now, beauts, that is Sam's car done. Obviously, we need to go for a little drive in it. We still got to do the thermostat housing because that's not on properly, and put water in it, but that's a 5-minute job. And then go for a 50-mile drive, change the oil, come back, go for a 100-mile drive, change the oil, do a 500-mile drive, change the oil. It's all a big thing, but there's Sam's happy. It runs. Happy days, we completed it. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and we'll catch you in the next one. Nurburgring in 2 days. 2 days, Sam. We got to break his engine in 2 days and then go racing in it. No pressure. Easily done.